Hello Aquarius, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. If you are new here, don't worry, Timsy is not naked, a tarot reader naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can. I use this plain deck here to bring in the star sign or the type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. That way there will be no confusion between any of the tarot cards and their potential assignments or allocations to star signs. Okay, so there we go. We got the Three of Diamonds out for you there, which is your person that we're dealing with. The Three of Diamonds is a younger earth sign, maybe 5 to 7 years younger, I suppose. Yeah. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. Go and check out the All Signs overview. There will be a link in the description for that, and see if anything else resonates with you, because you have plenty of different star signs in your birth chart. Or just ignore the star signs, because they are just categories we put them in, with different angles of looking at the energy, so to speak. And just go with whatever floats your boat. Right, so in that before mentioned All Signs overview, which was the full moon in Leo, you had Justice. Obviously, we're doing a life journey read because, well, you know that from the title and the thumbnail. So we got Judgment to go with Justice. And we have also got the Nine of Swords to go with Justice. So the Justice is about, well, maybe putting something right, maybe recorrecting your life journey. Judgment is getting a second chance. If you can put Judgment and Justice together, this could be somehow linked with the law system. Maybe it's linked to court and all that. With the Nine of Swords, there is some anxiety. Perhaps you're worrying about things not going your way. Okay, so that's our first card out, Strength card. That's going to be the life journey itself, currently, at the moment. This is what you don't see coming. This is your manifesting. Okay. And just down here is going to be what you don't see coming about your manifesting. From the bottom of the deck, we'll get some energy, which will tell us a little bit about this Three of Diamonds, this younger earth sign. Okay, Strength. So, well, currently on your life journey, you're requiring strength because you fear something. Oh, look, that Nine of Swords from the cut. Okay, you're worrying that something's not going to go your way. You fear the outcome. You fear taking the next step, whatever it may be. But you are getting the strength to tackle it. You know that, well, if I don't take the next step, it will always be there. If I don't head this off, it's just going to get worse, that sort of thing. So you're putting in your strength to try to tackle the situation, whatever your situation may be. And there you go. There's our first card out, which also fell upside down. So the Chariot. The Chariot is you seem stuck. You're at an impasse at the moment. You can't sort of get going. With the King of Wands coming out as well, there is this energy of, I don't know, you can't get going with what you want. Okay? It's kind of like that. So, for example, maybe you're wanting to sit down and write a novel, but you've got screaming kids running around. You're having to get lunch sorted out. The partner comes home and you have to cook dinner, and then you have to clean up, and then you have to put the washing on, and so it's kind of like that. You can't get on with what you want. You're stuck with what you want to do because of everything else which is going on around you. Now, this is where the fear and the anxiety from that Nine of Swords comes in. I feel you could be a little bit concerned and worried about, well, saying sod it to everything else what needs to be done and doing what you want to do. Okay, now you fear that if you do that, well, the kids will be scruffy and people will look down upon you and say that you're a bad parent. You're worried that if you don't have dinner cooked for when the spouse comes home or the partner comes home, they might leave you. Okay, but well, it is what it is. Okay, the Six of Swords crossing this. I just saw what was underneath the Six of Swords as well. The Six of Swords, which is crossing this, is telling you that it's okay because things are going to calm down. Things are going to mellow out, go to a calmer place. Okay, it's basically the book meaning of a Six of Swords is going to a safe harbour after a storm, or leaving stormy waters, going to calm waters. Crossing this is that Knight of Pentacles, which is what you don't see coming. Yeah, and I did say, don't worry, it's going to sort itself out. It's not there yet. It's going to sort itself out. And I think I said that before seeing the Pentacles there. Knight of Pentacles, maybe, I don't know, I can't remember. But anyway, the Knight of Pentacles. So, the Knight of Pentacles is all about planning, taking action. It is an inevitable energy. It will get the job done. It will. Oh no, it's not the shadow. It's his cape. I thought I had a big shadow on the corner of my screen. Yeah, it's an inevitable energy. He always gets the target. Okay, out of all the knights, he's the one who is most focused, believe it or not, on getting that goal done, which the king of whatever suit has asked them to do. The only problem is he takes his sweet old time about doing it. Yeah, imagine he is actually a knight, okay, and he's part of an army, and the general commander, king of this army, has said, go and do whatever. Well, he's off his horse. He's looking down the land. He's all, oh, well, it looks a bit marshy and boggy down there. Well, perhaps I shouldn't put on so heavy armor. Maybe I should need some lighter armor, just in case I fall off my horse or get knocked off my horse. I won't be stuck in the mud. I'll be able to get up. And all that sort of wonderful stuff. Yeah, the other three knights out of the deck, they've already charged off. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, they've all gone for it. Knight of Pentacles is still there, assessing the situation. So that's what you don't see coming. You're going to get some sort of assessment. You're going to be able to see what is what, and then say, well, actually, I could just nip a little bit of time out here and a little bit of time out there and a little bit of time out there, and that would give me a little bit of time. Okay. You're freaking really. Knight of Pentacles again, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So this is saying, again, take your time, work things out, work things through, plan. Yeah. Make yourself a system to work to that system, and you will find that gradually you will build up time, and things will start to turn around. Things will start to change. We'll go from that rough waters to calmer waters, so to speak. Crossing this is the Four of Swords. It will start to heal you. Okay, or perhaps you don't need healing. You just need a bit of rest and relaxation from it all. That's the Four of Swords as well. Okay, you're manifesting. Let's see about this. Obviously, we all manifest. Lots of us don't realise we manifest, but dial manifest a lot of the time. When you're daydreaming, when you're doing those menial tasks where you sort of kind of switch off your mind and start thinking about what life could be like and what I want for whatever. Yeah, that's you manifesting. Okay, but the problem is you've manifested a choice. Okay, you want something and you want something else, and they kind of conflict in. You have to pick one, not the other. Okay, so we got the Death card coming out with this, and we got the Four of Wands coming out with this. Okay, so yeah, I can take this two ways. I can take this as in at least one half of this choice, or one avenue of this choice of yours, is that you want to bring the commitment you're in to an end and start something new. Okay, now that could be, yeah, don't jump on board and take it to the extremes. That could literally be the commitment of how your life is at the moment, always rushing around after the kids, the spouse, or the boss, or the apprentice, or whatever it may be for you. And you obviously you're committed to that, but you want to bring that to an end. and you want to make something new. You want to make that bit of time to write that novel. Okay, so I can take it that way. Or you want to bring something to an end which you are in currently at the moment, and you want to commit to something new. Now, this is where the choice is coming from, and the strength of your life journey. It's an energy of, well, I've already invested a lot into whatever I'm in. Now, do I want to bring all that to an end and start afresh? Okay. And crossing this is the the Five of Swords. Yeah, a card of sacrifice. Yes, you are willing to sacrifice what you've had in the past, what you've already built up, what you're already committed to try to commit to something new. Or it could be an energy of, by making this choice, you sabotage yourself. Okay, you sacrifice yourself. If you see what I mean, you throw yourselves on those five swords. Why do I keep calling it the four swords? Because it must be connected to your healing. Okay, because I keep calling it the four, but it's not. It's the five. Okay, and underneath, let's see what we got crossing this. So you want to sacrifice everything for some new love. Now, new love doesn't necessarily mean a new person. If you are already involved with someone else, new love could be a new love of a hobby, or a new love for the pet, or a new love for the car. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. You know in the truth, but you're not acting upon it. You've got crossing that is the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is talking about moving forward, getting away from things, just going for it. Okay, and then we've got the Three of Cups coming in after that. Now, the Three of Cups is a card of communication, group communication. Perhaps you're thinking of getting some sort of, I don't know, support group in around you, help you talk things through. Perhaps you're suffering from depression, postnatal, or something like that, and you're talking to a group of other parents who are also going through the same thing, like a, I don't know, like a AA, but postnatal depression, what would that be? I don't know. But anyway, so it's something like that. Let's see what the Hierophant has to offer. What you don't see coming about your manifesting. With the Four of Wands in your manifestations up there, and what you don't see coming about your manifestations down here, that could be a marriage. Okay, and again, that could be the commitment. Maybe you're pre-committed to a marriage already, in other words, engaged. Okay, and maybe you don't want to be. You want to knock it on the head. You want to break it off. Oh, Jesus, it's doing it to me again, is it? I'm just going to leave it there so you can look at it and see how magically it got stuck in the deck as I was shuffling. Or it could be the other way around. You want to now push forward on the engagement and actually get married and finish off the cycle you're in. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant with the Hierophant. Now, Hierophant is clarifying the Hierophant. That's the first card will come out. Now, our Hierophant could be a multiple of things. This could be someone who comes in and gives you advice. Okay, it could be, you had the Three of Cups crossing right at the end of there, which is some sort of group communication. And so perhaps this is, I don't know, the leader of the group giving sage advice from their experience and things. But then we've got the Hierophant again. And there's something telling me this, one of these Hierophants might not be what they appear to seem. Okay, maybe there's, obviously, if you're in a group situation, you're getting told lots of things by different people. Okay, and maybe someone is deliberately trying to lead you astray, push you down the wrong path, so to speak. The Two of Pentacles is juggling. The other thing I'm sort of drawn to now, I'm sort of looking at it, is the fact that one's an old Hierophant and one's a younger Hierophant. He's got a nice brown bushy beard, where this guy looks like, well, he's ready to take up popehood. Okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles juggling around here. Now, the Two of Pentacles coupling up with our Wheel of Fortune over there is telling me that this is like a, your manifesting at the moment is in a transitional stage. The old is still there, but the new is still coming in, and you're crossing over with the old and the new. The old and the new. Okay, so maybe you were taking advice off one Hierophant and now you're taking advice off another Hierophant. Crossing this is the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is what I said about, and perhaps one of these Hierophants is leading you astray. It's a sort of a sneaky deaky card, if you will. It's a minor arcana of the devil. Maybe someone's like trying to ensnare you. Maybe they feel or have feelings for you, and they're trying to deliberately break up whatever you're trying to commit to, so they have a chance to sneak in themselves. Okay, a little bit of Smeagol there, sneaking. Okay, so our Three of Diamonds here, our younger Earth sign, is charging into the rescue. Remember what I said about these knights over here? Yeah, you're still standing there looking at the lay of the land, trying to work out the best route down there so you don't hurt your horse's leg. Okay, this guy has charged in already. He's nearly at the target, and just to back him up there, we've got a Knight of Wands coming in as well. Younger Earth sign, young, reckless, impulsive, charge in first, ask questions later. But there's so many choices in here, isn't there? But they've got the Two of Swords coming out as well. They've got a difficult choice to make as well. Now, they're charging in after something they want. Yes, they've been sort of directed to do it. Yes, they're sort of going in from what they believe is the truth. But at the end of the day, they're still going in for what they want. So this could be someone who's interested. It could be the reverse Hierophant here, who could be interested in you, and they're I don't know, possibly trying to dislodge you from something. Maybe I said maybe they're trying to break you up from your commitment so they can sneak in and be with you. Perhaps they're trying, maybe you're the older Hierophant, maybe you're in charge of the group, and they're trying to undermine you and usurp you. Okay, with the Knight of Wands and Swords backing them up. But they believe that, I don't know, they believe that they're in the right. They believe that they've got truth on their side. And it's something they passionately want. Now, this could be you, it could be your position, it could be your partner, it could be anything. Okay, maybe it's your car, maybe it's your job. I don't know. Fit it into your situation. We're all on the same energies at the moment. It just affects us all in different ways because we're all on different paths and we're all in different places on those different paths, okay? And all the paths are heading to the same place, and that is not Rome, okay? But yeah, so they've got a difficult choice to make, or the choices they have to make are more difficult than the choices you have to make. Your choices are quite easy in comparison to what they have to do, okay? Bear in mind, they might be working with from the Seven of Swords aspect. They could be, I don't know, having to put their morals under scrutiny and seeing if they can bend the rules about them. Crossing this is the Seven of Pentacles, okay? The Seven of Pentacles is a divine timing card. It's a card of reaping what you've sown. It's a card of harvesting in what you have planted, okay? But it's also a card what indicates, was it really worth it? It could be, yes, it's now harvest time, we're putting in the crop, but was it worth all that hard work? Okay, there are some crops out there where you literally just throw seeds on the ground and come back 6 months later and pull up a load of root vegetables. Okay, a potato is a fine example. You literally throw a potato in the ground, it 9 times out of 10 grows. Okay, you put it up, there's new potatoes there for you. I know this for a fact because I pulled up all my potatoes a couple of years back, and then new ones started to grow the following year where I had missed some tiny little potatoes, or I broke a potato in half and only took half of it out and the other half stayed in there, or maybe it was just even a skin. But it grew back with a vengeance, and I got a little bumper crop of potatoes I did not plan on having last year. Okay, to be fair, I actually pulled the last of them out this year. But it could be something like that. It could be like, well, let's just say, for example, tobacco. Sorry, that's something else I grow. Now, tobacco is not an easy thing to grow, especially in the wrong climates. Now, it's happy growing in England. It's happy in the climate zone I'm in to grow. What it's not happy about doing is actually sprouting from a seed. You have to have the temperature of the ground about 21 degrees, I think it is. Now, that's like summer temperatures in England. Okay. Now, it needs the summer to grow. So I have to try to somehow force my seeds to think that the temperature is about 21 degrees. I have to put heat mats underneath my seed trays and the like to bring the temperature of the soil up so the seeds germinate. And then once I get my crop of tobacco leaves off there, I then have to dry them out. And that isn't just a case of just sticking it in a cupboard and leaving it. I have to make sure that they don't get too dry. But I also have to make sure that they don't stay too wet. So I have to check them every day, give them a little squirt of water if they need it, close the door if they don't. It's a lot of hard work. And at the end of the day, I don't get that much tobacco from it. Yeah, it saves me maybe £10-15 a year. It's the fun and the challenge of growing it is what I do it for. Okay, so it's like that, and it could be a case of they're starting to think, is this actually worth it? Dislodging you from the throne, is it actually worth it? Okay, I'll tell you what, let's actually see what they want to say. I'll throw this out. I haven't done one of these for a little while. Okay, so a few flipped over. We got, I'm scared, I'm trapped, and wrong. I'm actually going to say I'm wrong as well for that one. Okay, so yeah, that's yeah. They perhaps they feel trapped in the situation they're in, and they're scared, and it feels wrong, or they're wrong. Okay, so that's what they want to say to you at the moment. And maybe they're scared of how you're dealing with things. Maybe the way you're dealing with things is making them feel trapped. So there we go. That is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please hit that like button and let me know that you liked it. And you can drop it in the comments as well if you want. If you didn't like it, you can give it a thumbs down. That's what it's there for. It alerts me that you weren't so keen on this particular read for some reason. And that is absolutely fine as well. But again, let me know in the comments why. Because if it's something I can change and do something about, well, then I can change and do something about it. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I suggest that you do so because that way you're volunteering your energies to the tarot team part and in turn making these reads resonate with you on a more personal level because it'd be easier to retain your energy. Now, the quickest way to do that is hit the little thing just about there when it pops up at the end screen. That is basically a link to the subscription. Now, also popping up at the end screen now, we'll have a video there and a video there. The top one will be what YouTube thinks you would like and enjoy watching next. The bottom one will be a link to the new moon in Leo, which was also a life journey read. So maybe you can have a watch of that one and compare the two. This could be the end of that particular cycle. Okay. Until the next time you're watching one of my videos out there, Aquarius, you will be good.